final segment of this 10th anniversary special, and I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Goodwill Industries in Northwest North Carolina, Hutchinson Private Wealth Management, Mountain Valley Hospice and Palliative Care, Novant Health, Randolph Community College, UNCG, Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center, the Winston-Salem Urban League, YMCA of Northwest North Carolina, and a special thanks to Mark Schaefer and the good folks at True Light Federal Credit Union who have been with us since the very first day we went on the air with Try It Today. Guys, this is our last time to convene on this special. We'll, of course, be back next week with more discussions. But for this anniversary special, for our purposes today, and we're actually taping this ahead of time a little bit, and Ogie's going to make some comments, I think, about what's going on in the world right now. What do we need to still solve? What do we got to make better as we go forward in the next 10 years?
Well, that's a big subject, Jim. You know, just a few days ago, what, Monday or Tuesday, we had the Affordable Health Care Act going into effect. On the same day, we had a government shutdown, which is kind of emblematic of the times that we're living in. We're so polarized. We've almost lost the ability to govern ourselves. And that's scary. I think we have people who deny that there's global warming. Are you kidding me? 10 years, it might be too late 10 years from now.
Keith?
Well,
and there's more too.
Yeah. Well, I think number one, in the next 10 years, we really have to look at how we govern, and there has to be some form of independent party or something that is here to really bring people some common sense.
You're talking about something that'll shake up the system?
Absolutely. And the second thing is, I think we talk about civil rights, but there are so many different civil rights now that are still in front of us, gays, all those things that we still need and still have biases today. I think those are the things that we're really going to need.
We talked about this before.
Really
there's still racism out there, and I don't care what anybody says. I mean, we know it's there.
Absolutely.
And hopefully in 10 years it'll get better, but I don't know. Sheriff?
We've got to work on the debt service that this country has. We've got to get out of debt, basically what it comes down to. We've got to stop being the police force for the entire world. We can't continue doing that. We've got to look at, you mentioned race, I'll just tell you, we've got to get the profit out of the race business. There's some people who keep racism on the forefront by being very loud about it and making money off of it. We need to solve that problem. I mean, we're better than this. We need to be doing this type thing.
Well, I don't know what you meant by being loud about it, but I tell you, some of these Tea Party folks seem to just make things worse, and maybe they'll disappear in 10 years. We can only hope. I want to thank Ogie, Keith, and BJ, and our entire roundtable gang, which of course includes Dave Plyler and Brian Clary and Laura Songster, and they'll be back with us throughout the next few weeks. And I want to thank you, the audience, for tuning in each week for the past 10 years. Now, I usually close each show with a short commentary, so in keeping with that tradition, we're going to leave you with a look back at a few of our more memorable endings, if you can use the word memorable. Let's watch. Not to embarrass anybody, but last week a man was arrested in Boone for entering the homes of two different women and giving them back rubs without their permission. No word yet on the trial date, but don't worry, Ogie, we'll be there for you, buddy. An Illinois man is building an authentic pirate ship on which he and his fiancée plan to be married. In keeping with the pirate theme, following the wedding reception, the groomsmen will share the booty. It's a treasure.
That's a new low, Jim. It's a new low.
Yeah, you went down to the bottom, Jim. You went down to the bottom.
It's a pirate treasure thing. It's a pirate treasure. Well, that's all. Fortunately, that's all the time we. Oh, except for this. According to the website AshleyMadison.com, 25% of married women say they have a child who their husband thinks is his but isn't. I guess this explains why my mom always sends Keith a birthday card every year. For all of us here on Try Today, I'm Jim Longworth. See you next time.